YouTube, come on, man, come on. Listen, we got a rec video here, a brand new video. It's been a long time, but this game I played was pretty crazy. So I said, y'all deserve a video. This video right here is gonna be basically a tutorial on how to play swing, forward, position, small forward, power forward. You see my build there, mid-range threat. I'm in here with my buddy VB Ferg right there, and two other randoms I do not know. We're coming in here with a computer. But before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff. Check out just like the info tab, click the description. You can see my Twitter and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into the video here. So basically, I'm on my 6'8" forward. It's a build I used in competitive pro-am for a little bit this year. I don't play much of that anymore. But you see 6'8", you see the numbers. I'm going against a hybrid lockdown. He has a good build, 92 block, 94 perimeter. I mean, absolute lockdown defender. Let's take a look. You see I got 95 steal, 92 block, 92 defensive rebound, 84 strength. That's just a little preview of the build. If you want to see the build, make sure to like the video and comment in the section. See, I'm averaging 3.7 steals and over a block. Here we go, though. We get the ball first. Listen, as a forward, respect your point guard here. I'm going to get the ball to my point guard. We're going to go to work early. And we're not going to go to work early. You get the ball. Listen, at the end of the day, you are the forward. You can be the leading scorer. You can be the most dominant player on the floor. But to start the game, get the ball to your guards. Get it to your point guard. Let him at least get a couple touches. Here I am. Pretending I'm out of bounds. A little alert. Get dirt. Ooh. That's the thing. As a forward, I recommend having a good amount of steal. I'd recommend having 80 to 90 steal at least, so you can get in them passing lanes. You want to, as a forward, you want to have good size, 6'7" to 6'9", 6'6" to 6'9", and you want to have steal. Steal is very important. Have steal on your builds so you can help defend and steal lane passes, or have perimeter defense. You got to have one or the other at least. So right now, I'm just giving the ball to my guards. I'm spacing it. He misses. I get the put back right there, nice and easy. My build doesn't have old boards, so I go into the rim and just hold square and get putbacks. But yeah, you want to have some defense on your build. Don't come out here with a forward that's got 99 dunk, 93 ball. Look at that pluck. Look at the pluck. Here I go. My build has no ball handling, so I'm just finessing. But yeah, you see, I'm trying to impact the game mostly on the defense end. I'm trying to impact the game. You want to have defense. You don't want to come out here on just all offense, because most likely your guards that are in the game 99% of the time are going to be way more offensively predominant, and they're not going to have a lot of defense or steal or perimeter. So, I mean, you come out here on a forward that doesn't have defense. Your guards don't have defense. You don't have defense. The centers usually don't have crazy perimeter defense. Not your team's just weak defensively. You're giving up 80 points in the rec. We got to fix that. So yeah, come out here. I like to play on a nice balanced build. My build can rebound, it can defend, it can steal the ball. That's what I'll say. As a forward, put defense on your build. Have some defense. You don't have to have a crazy amount. At least get like 71 perimeter at minimum. Try to get some steal. It's fun playing with a high amount of steal. Right here, you see I'm just spacing the floor, giving the ball to my guards early on in the first quarter. Let your guards work early. See what they're made out of. Don't determine how good they are on one play. You can kind of tell with your guards. Give them some leeway early on in the game to do some stuff. I'm just spacing the floor, cutting, giving them options here. And now what we see here, we see here the other team's basically in a 2-3 zone. And I got some good stand and dunk there, something light. But yeah, we see the other teams in a 2-3 zone. So, if you haven't seen my 2-3 zone video from a couple years back, it's the same concept. Same concept. You were growing up playing basketball. The middle of the zone is the weakest part, and you can facilitate from there and get shots off there. I'm not the guard, so I can only usher them and help lead them to the water, basically, here. So I see pretty early on there in the 2-3. If you're a guard, you should be able to identify defenses. You can see there in the 2-3. My buddy drives there. Oh, board, bucket. Nice and easy. But yeah, as a forward, don't be so fast to initiate. Unless you're a point forward and that's what it is. You kind of got to force your way in. I mean, that's what it is. But I always recommend as a forward, give yourself some rebounds, some defense. And then always, as a forward, always have shooting. Here I go. I'm taking the three early. Bang, bang, bang. Hot start for me. Um, you just want to like that stuff like that. You want to be able to bait your defender into making bad passes and then getting your team extra possessions and fast breaks. Open three, and I doink it for the Mamba. I missed the open three for the Mamba. Fadeaway three for the man, no good. And I like to defensively, I'll say I like to play very loose defensively, especially off the ball. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. Icons up. No bucket, no Mamba for me. Another steal. Give me that. You see, and you want to get back, like, you want to do a lot of the little things as a forward, and then it'll open up your game and allow you to be more successful doing other things. Fade away. Wow. Defense just opens up a lot of things, get a lot more easy looks if you can force turnovers and force mistakes. Like I said, I like to play loose defensively off the ball early. Like I'm dropping and stuff like that. I want to see, look at that ugly jumper, and he knocks it down. I think that's like LD2K or something. Like, that's a crazy release. So I'm like, okay, he's got this crazy looking release. I'm going to let him hit a couple early before I decide to, like, focus on him primarily. Here we go. You see, I'm helping off ball right now. I'm picking a different man up. I see the computer went over there fast. Here I go. I got dunked on. But yeah, I like that. You got to play freely on defense. You know, you got to be able to help and get back, help, rotate, switch. Like I said, as a swing player, as a forward, you know, you're predominantly. I'm being scary with it. You're predominantly, you know, you're a support player to start. I say in the first quarter, you see me, I got 11 points, and a lot of my offense has been opened up because of my defense. And I'm letting my guards have the ball early here. It's not a four quarter strategy. It's just you want to start the game like this. Dang! I got scared of getting blocked. I just threw it out. That's on me. You want to play the game through your guards early, because at the end of the day, think of be in their shoes. If you're a point guard or a shooting guard, you're looking to have the ball in your hands a decent amount of the time. So at least start the game allowing your guards to be guards for your team. You know, I understand there's the Giannis's, the LeBrons. There's those guys that handle the rock at the forward position. I'm not saying you got to be one-dimensional or anything like that or closed-minded, but, you know, every guard comes in on a guard expecting to at least handle the rock and bring the ball up. Look at me swinging on defense there. I've said it in previous videos talking about playing the forward. Prioritize defense. I'm not saying you got to be Tony Allen. I'm not saying you got to be Jared Vanderbilt. I'm just saying prioritize defense. You can have offense and be successful offensively. But as a forward, you've seen in the NBA, like having a lockdown defender that can really affect defense and hassle the other team is huge. It's just the biggest difference. You want to be able to defend and help your team and force mistakes. I mean, you see, we're up 3 right now, and I force how many turnovers for the other team? You know, that's big. If I haven't forced those turnovers, we're probably down 14-6, 14-8. Like, we're not scoring in the half court on their zone defense necessarily. Fast breaks are the easiest way to score. Throwing cross court passes left or right when you're on the break. So simple. Right now, you see me. I'm moving around. I'm really playing free safety. I'm like Ed Reed out here. I'm really seeing. I want to make my matchup earn respect. Oh my goodness, you want to make your matchup at least earn respect. You know, look at that. Look at their stats on the tab before the game. You can kind of tell what kind of player they are. See what their attributes are. See what their 3-point percentage is. So you can kind of tell, like, obviously if somebody's got a 55, 60% 3-point percentage, I'm not going to make them earn my respect early because I can guess that they really got it like that. But if I see somebody shooting 40%, low 50s, I'm like, okay, they can be inconsistent at times. I'm going to see. Because this is 2K, obviously. 50% in real life is different than the game. But I want to make my matchup earn respect. I want to see how fast this jump shot is, if I can bait it and get back and defend if it's a slow jump shot. Bang, bang. We're down 19-17. You see right now, they slowed us down. We don't have fast breaks, so we're not being as successful. Right now, you know, I'm at the power forward position. I see we don't have a center, so the center's not setting the screen, so I'm going to go up and set the screen. I will say, I don't mind the whole double screening for your point guard thing. Just see what kind of point guard you have. If your point guard's pass first, stuff like that. Try to identify what your point guard is. Is he a scorer? You want to allow your teammates to be the best version of themselves. Not everybody's a point guard pro-am. Not everybody plays the same way where they need a high pick and roll, one pick, stuff like that. But you can kind of see if you see your point guard sizing up, getting real nice with the dribbles and stuff like that, give them space to work. Only allows one person to set the screen, stuff like that. Like, give them space. Give them the ability to work out a little bit. Here I go. I'm in the mid-range. Step back. Splack. Right in the middle of the 2-3. The heart, right in that weakness. That middle, at the free throw line, the elbow. You want to get there in the 2-3 zone is free. Listen, you can put... Oh, look at that defense, though. Look at that defense. You see I'm in the passing lane. I got 95 still. I got Hall of Fame interceptor. So you know I'm in them lanes. But... Yeah, you see right now, I'm really, I'm not creating a lot. I don't even have ball handling on my build. So it's not like I'm creating with the dribbling right now and I'm creating offense. I'm creating offense with defense. That's the easiest way to get offense for yourself. Force turnovers, run the break. Very easy. Right now, you see, I have 15 points. Some games I score 8 to 10 points. But don't let that, if you're somebody that scores 20 every game, sure, I score 20 every game. But getting minimal touches, look at that shot. Bang. Getting minimal touches, some games you get 8 to 10, some games you get 8 to 10 points. You only shoot 4, 5, 6 times. That's going to happen. It is frustrating. But just try to really affect the game on the defense end. Make your player balanced to the point where you're not just a one-way player. And if you're not touching the ball, you're not worth, your value to the team plummets. If I don't touch the ball, I'm going to play really hard on defense. I'm going to try to change the game. I see there. That's bad defense on me. But this guy, obviously, his jumper's pretty ugly. It's fast, but it's ugly. So I'm making him earn respect still right now. Shoot the ball. It's 17% contest. And don't be frustrated with taking. Sometimes you take a contested shot. Sometimes, you have a bad down possession, stuff like that. Please don't get frustrated with your teammates and stuff like that when you see them take a bad shot. Sometimes that happens, I'm stepping into a 3 here. Wow, I'm going to get it back. I got 20 points early on in the game here. I got 20 so far with 1:40 left. And this is all off of defense, basically. You see, we're creating fast break opportunities. That's the best way to play. If you're sitting in the half court every game, every possession of the game, it's tough to be successful. You see right now, I have 20 of our 22 points. The rest of the team is shooting 1 for 10. I'm not getting frustrated with that. I'm not sitting here forcing the issue. I'm taking open looks. I'm taking good looks every possession. With their little bait, I probably could have went for the steal. They're going to hit a 3. That's kind of weak defense by me on the double team. I should have known he was throwing that pass. That's just a defensive mindset. Right here, you see we're losing. None of my teammates have really made any shots. But I'm not frustrated right now. I'm playing in rhythm. The rest of my team, and I'm not forcing it. Sometimes you see people, I got 20 of our, 24 points? My bad, I counted it wrong. 20 of our 24 points. I'm not hogging the ball. I'm not holding the ball. I'm just playing in rhythm. I'm playing in flow of the game. Look, I'm spacing the floor for my teammates. I'm just standing here for a second to give a little space right now. And they get a free dunk. They may not get that dunk if I'm setting a screen in the middle of the floor and I'm crowding. That can be right there. I kind of get lost on defense, and my guy gets a 3. That was not on purpose. That was an accident. Now we're down 5. Definitely have shooting on your forward. Don't come on here on the Ben Simmons build. That's not smart. Right here, I'm getting in the middle of the defense and trying to make a pass. Turnover. And I'll always say, if you watch any of my other old videos, now I see my matchup. He's hit 2 threes in a row. Now I respect it. I gotta be honest with him. Have you seen any of my other videos? Listen, I prioritize defense as a forward. You're the person with the most size on the floor for the most part, and you're still fast and you can get steals and stuff like that. Look at that. Give me that snatch block. Look at that. I'm able to help. I'm playing help defense. I left my guy in the corner because I made a good, unselfish read defensively, make a big stop there, and we go get a 3, and now we cut it to 5. Defense is changing the game right now. Like I said, you want to be you want to be a good defender. You want to be able to affect the game on defense. And you'll see, if you ever watch me play or see my videos or streams, I give up some points sometimes. But the amount of pressure I put on the other team and the amount of decisions I make the other team make, it's all worth it. And defense isn't just the points category. Look, I've given up 15 points, but you can't say I ain't been playing some solid defense. I've been playing, I've been a little chaotic with it. But it's the first half. I'm going to make my adjustment. Obviously, I've given up some open jumpers to this guy. We're down 7. We've given up a decent amount of points. Um, but I forced turnovers that gave us offense. It's part of the game. I'm going to make a small adjustment here and defend a little better. But as a forward, you're a swing player. Like, they call it the swing position. Forward, I mean, and you could use swing it. You can use swing as multiple different, swing player. Obviously, I mean, I use it as can swing the game. I mean, you're the most versatile player on the court, probably, especially in the rec and pro am. You can do the most things. So like, I'm letting my guards, like I'm giving my guards the ball and stuff like that. But I'm also seeing at this point my guards and my other teammates are not scoring the ball efficiently. We're not making shots right now. So I got to step up and be a little more aggressive. So I'm going to be the leading scorer of this game. I'm going to be the best player on the team offensively. Like, you got to see that. You got to be able to make adjustments. If I have guards that are scoring the ball and they're making good plays, I'm gonna lay back a little bit. I'm gonna play a different role. A little deep for me. I don't have that high of a 3. Lay up, boom. As a swing player, as a forward, you gotta be able to adjust on the fly. You gotta be the most adaptable player. Some games you're gonna score 40. Some games you're gonna score 8. But that shouldn't stop you from getting 4 steals and a couple blocks. Like, I'm stepping in here. I kind of just made a preemptive judgment there on the play. Like, right now, I see, like, my team's not having the greatest success with the ball in their hands. I didn't put them in a great spot there. But in general, just right now, my team hasn't been in a great rhythm. We've missed some opens, so I'm not going to stop hitting my teammates because we're missing opens. You miss shots sometimes. Like, I'm still throwing the break to my guards. Even though we have bad spacing there, it leads to a bucket. You still got to trust your teammates. You cannot win a game just by yourself simply. If you ice your teammates out of the game offensively, you don't give them the rock, you don't pass to them when they're open, I mean, you're going to be in a bad spot. You're going to have your teammates mad. They're not going to play defense as well. But right now, we're in a 3-point game. Obviously, you can see, like I said, like, we're not playing great offensively. We're not making shots 0 for 3, 2 for 8, 1 for 3. I mean, it's not a great start for us. But those are my teammates. I still trust my teammates until they completely abuse my trust. But you see, I mean, like I said, some games I'm going to score, some games I'm not. And you've seen my defense is creating a lot of offense for this team. Right here, I'm kind of staying more tight. You can see I'm not as loose off the ball right now. I'm kind of staying a little more glued to my matchup because I realize he's scoring more. I mean, he's going to miss that stick dunk there, and we're going to get a free bucket. You got to be able to adjust too, mid-game adjustments. Like, I've seen my guys, the more predominant scorer, they're starting to look for him more because they know I'm leaving him. So I got to be a little more strict on my defense, a little less loose, and stuff like that. Like, my guards gambled and gave up open 3. Like, do not get overly frustrated until, like I said, it's an abusive type of thing where they're doing just crazy dumb stuff. That's just a bad shot by me. Luckily, I pulled. That's the thing about a 2-3 zone. I pulled the center out of the paint. I threw it up there. We have people in the paint with no contest at all. Ooh, look at that dunk. Back cuts. Make yourself available for your guards. I mean, look at that. I back cut. My guard hits me. Free bucket. And right there, we're just not guarding up right now. So it's starting to get to a place where, like, hey, fellas, we got to find our guy. But right now, I'm kind of just rambling right now. I'm just going on, just watching the game. I said right now my role is just kind of, and to be honest, like, I'm not getting the ball and just dribbling all over the place and I'm moving the rock and playing flow. Right there, usually I drop every play basically, but I got to be smarter. They're starting to hit the green-haired guy more since the second quarter. He's scoring a lot. A two doesn't kill your team. Is like, you want to prioritize giving up 2s than 3s. Like, if you're giving up 15 to 25 threes a game, you're probably losing the game. So right there, I make it just a judgment call. I say, let's give up this 2. I'm not going to leave my guy open here. Our offense, you see how stagnant our offense is right now. I'm just not sure, like, where I see they're still in the 2-3, so I'm getting to the middle, kind of looking to have my guards hit me. I'm not getting frustrated, though. I'm just letting them rock. You got to let your teammates rock. Good help defense there by number 0. We don't get the board. We got to stay tough here. And right there, that's kind of bad defense by me. Right there, I kind of gambled and we give up a 3 there. That's what I mean. Like, if you're going to be a player that gambles as much as I do, you got to be right 60% of the time at least and force them turnovers and get them buckets. Right now we're in a hole. We're down 8. We're down 8. They have the ball almost end of the third quarter. I mean, we got to, like, it's not great. Right there, I bait and get back. It was open, but I'm still kind of there, forcing some pressure. And second chance points. I get the board. I'm going to bring it up here, get a better option. There you go. Let my guard make the play. Good move by Ferg, and he just misses a shot. Crazy, that was kind of 9%. I'm back on defense, though. If you're forward and you see that and you got other players taking shots, be ready. You see a shot go up. Obviously, if you're an offensive rebound predominant player, crash those old boards, but getting back on defense and stopping the other team's fast breaks is huge. Wow, give me that. I got beat, played a little lazy defense, but I get the block there. I'm looking to get Mamba here before the end of the quarter. I want to get Mamba here. Wide open, take your shot. He doesn't take this shot. So I can see my point guard's kind of looking to pass more. He's more passive. He's not aggressive. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to try. I mean, we're just kind of get stagnant when we get in that set offense. Like I said, I'm identifying, though. My point guard's a little more passive. He's not an aggressive scorer. So I'm trying to make myself more accessible. I'm trying to be more aggressive here. I see the fourth quarter here. We're losing. My guards aren't elite scorers, really. And they're playing a 2-3, so it's hard to get your game off in a 2-3, where there's just, you go one way, there's a defender. You go another way, there's a defender. So you got to win with being a little more passive. So that's fine. Here I go. Playing more hunkered down on defense here. And we give up a back cut. I didn't go full out for the back cut. I was kind of seeing, I don't want to give up a 3 here. 3s kill us. We're down 8. It's still manageable. Bad turnover there. Kind of forcing it. We do not want to give up 3s. Oh, look at that defense. That's a game-changing stop right there. Could be. I'm going to give it up. And one. You see that right there? That's the defensive element of the game. That's a difference maker. I saw the play. I left the corner, and I saw that open slip coming down the paint, and I make a big steal that gets us a potential 3-point opportunity. It got us 2 points. But now it's 6. Like I said, some of these times, like, as a swing player, you know, right now you can see I'm the primary defender on the floor. I'm not guarding the ball, but I'm the back line of defense that can really change the game and make the point guards think on the other team. That's what I like about playing as forward. I like playing as the forward in the rec. That's my favorite position to play in the rec because it's my job to show there, give help. I see the cuts and stuff. I'm back. I'm the last line of defense here. Here I go. I see a drive come in, step back. No good. Out of bounds. Down 7, 3:57 left. Game is very manageable. As you've seen, I've only scored 4 points since halftime, or 2 or 4 points since halftime. Like, I'm not frustrated, though. Obviously, the game's gone a little south for us. We're down now. That's a tough miss. You know, I thought he was going to get a better animation. But I'm still playing defense. I haven't been getting the same amount of looks and touches, but I'm still trying to play defensively and dominate. Good move by him. He beats me baseline. Don't get beat baseline because you have no help baseline. Right here, I'm trying to get to the middle here. I want to see my teammate. Good pass. Had the shot there. Doesn't take it. Luckily, it's a blocking foul. I can just tell my teammates are a little hesitant. Their shots aren't falling. They're a little hesitant. And this is the time where I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, okay, I got to get to my spots. I want to get this. I want to play. I want to get my Mamba. Look at that pass. Great pass. We missed the shot. I call for computer just to get the easy dunk so I can get my Mamba. That's a game-changing play right there. And in this game, you've seen we haven't hit computer too often. Don't be afraid to hit your computers. Y'all have seen computers are tough this year, real tough. With 7 points, I got my Mamba now. And when you get your Mamba, you got to be aggressive. Like, you got to have the green light. Right here, I'm letting my team play defense here. I don't leak out. I get back and get the steal. That's just disciplined defense there. You got to know situationally when you need stops and you can't give up second chance points. But right there, I mean, they throw a turnover off the steal, and we give up a 3, and it's just so tough. Now we're down 10 with 2:49 left. But, you know, you could get, and look at a pluck happens. Now they're going to get a wide open 3 ball. Wide open 3, bang. It's easy to get discouraged. Like right here, I could chalk it up. I could be frustrated. I'm not getting a lot of touches here. I don't give up on this game, though. And one. I'm not giving up on this game yet because I have Mamba. I could change the game real quick. I mean, look at my team. 4 for 13, 0 for 6. Like, they're just not having a good game, and it's this zone defense is frustrating our team, basically. You You see that? I mean, I missed the free throw. I'm getting back on defense right away. My teammates behind me should have been back first, but I'm back. I'm getting back off my missed free throw. I'm running. But you see here, I mean, it's 11 points with 2:25 left. It's basically done. I'd say it's basically done, but you can't give up yet. Post fade, great shot there, looking like Kobe Bean. What a shot there by Ferg. Cuts it to 9, and then we're just lost on defense there. And it's just like that's happened 3 or 4 times. We get a little lost and they walk into 3. It's just tough. Down 12 with 2 minutes left. I mean, we scored. You look at our scoring. We scored 12 in the second, 10 in the third, and we're down 12 with 2 minutes left. Like, are we going to score 12 points in that amount of time? Bang. Statistically, no. As we've seen with our team, statistically, no. But I know inside my head, I'm thinking if I can force some stops here and force them to make mistakes, we have a chance. Ferg gets a big steal there. We have to force mistakes and we have to get buckets here. I'm not forcing this shot. Oh, and we force this shot, but the old board, my guard gets down there and gets the board standing dunk. We're not giving up. My team's not giving up. I like this fight right here. We're down 7 with minute 38. It's still doable. I'm trying to trust him. Bad shot there early in the shot clock. I'm still trusting my guards here. He's got Mamba too. I can't just be selfish here. Open man. Bang. Ferg with a big shot. And we cut it to 4 that fast. It took like 38 seconds to get an 8-point swing. Obviously, the other team had to make some bad decisions and stuff, but good drop by me there. I mean, we're in a position where we got to make winning plays. Right there, that drops a winning play. And then a turnover. Man, down 6, turnover. We foul. That's tough because we basically have to play perfect to win. And we just didn't play perfect right there. I'm being aggressive, way too aggressive. But he hasn't shot a wing 3 all game, and we got to live with it. You just got to live with it because at the end of the day, we need them to take quick shots and miss quick shots. Here we go. And Zay finds me with a shot there. My guard, good IDing by him. He sees I have Mamba. He sees I'm hot. He sees I'm making threes right now. And it's big. That shot, that 3 that guy missed. I mean, like I said, me leaving him open, that's bad defense. But it forced him to take a bad shot. Look at that block. It forced him to take a wing 3 he hasn't taken all game. And early in the shot clock. So, we got to live with it. At the end of the day, we can't be mad at our teammates right now. Can't be mad at ourselves because right now we put ourselves in position. We got to play perfect at the end of the game. And computer fouls. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Computer fouls, and we just need to stop. Misses the first. Oh, my goodness. Real gold. Misses the second. I just throw the break. Oh, Ferg just ran dead straight. Honestly, if I knew he was running dead straight, I wouldn't have thrown it. But I just threw it anyways, thinking he was going to route him. I mean, technically he did route him. Hit him with the Randy Moss fly route. And it worked perfectly. We get a 2-for-1, but then my teammate fouls off the inbound. Ruins our 2-for-1. We just needed to stop. We didn't need a foul there. We didn't have to play that aggressive. And he makes it early. So now it's 2-point game, 3-point game. That's tough. And we don't have any timeouts left because we used them earlier in the game. He finds me. I shoot the 3 over the top. Bang! I tie the game. My guards are IDing that I'm hot and I'm the one making shots right now, and they're finding me. And I played smooth ball with them all game. I built trust with them. So it put us in a good spot. Like, they trust me to make shots. They trust me to make good basketball plays. Here we go. Makes the layups. Oh, that undisciplined jump by me. Good move by the green-haired fella. I get the pass here early. I get to my spot for the fade. I don't have ball handling on my players, so, I got to be quick and decisive. I see I have him beat a little bit, and we're there, 67-67. Here we go. We have him in a bad spot. I know he's hitting green hair. I'm not jumping here. We don't need to foul. Don't jump if you don't have to. And we get to 67-67. We force overtime after being down 12 with 2 minutes left because we stayed with it. We played good basketball, and we forced stops early in the possession. Here I go, making sure they don't get an easy one here. He gets an open look there. I was kind of playing the back cut. I wasn't buying into him taking a shot off the dribble. Step back here. Wow, good move by me. I see my teammate cutting. I make a good little step back move, and just a good way to get up 2-0 early in the overtime. And like you've seen, I've stepped up to the plate and taken shots and been the leading scorer when I've had to, but you've seen a large amount of time. I wasn't forcing it. I wasn't being toxic, running up to my teammate, emoting, flopping, nothing like that. Like I was just, we're staying with the process. At the end of the day, if we lose, we lose. But you saw that trust that we built up with our teammates, and it worked out. They started hitting me down the stretch, realized I was the one making shots. And you know, if I was flopping on them in the third quarter when they weren't shooting well, or was disinterested in the game after I wasn't getting the ball a lot, I mean, it just would have went south for everybody. So it just wouldn't have been smart. So we just stay with it, man. We keep playing ball, keep spacing the floor, keep letting your teammates play, man. Don't just ice them out of the game. Let your teammates play, unless they're abusing your trust and they're doing dumb stuff. Ferg, what I mean, green bean on the layup. What a move. You see here, look at that steal. Like, I see the cut coming. You just, like, you can't teach that. Like, it's just small things. Look at that. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Bow. Dunk, man. Like, it's just instinctual plays that you'll learn. If you watch any of my videos, you see, like, it's just instinctual defense plays. I see the wide open cut. I know this guard isn't throwing. I know he likes to throw that roll, likes to throw to the open cutter. And, you know, I'm diving on that. And I know they're in a panic situation where they feel like they need easy ones. So I'm diving on that. I'm making a play. I'm trying to win this game. Right here, look at that. Look at that. That's what I mean. You saw I kind of left my guy open when he drove the paint. I jumped. But at the end of the day, it forced him to make a quick decision on the fly. He knew somebody was open. He clicked the wrong button. And that happens when you throw bodies at guards. Here we go. Just trying not to give up a three here. We're up now. No threes. Just trying to be disciplined. No threes here. I'm prioritizing no threes. I'm getting back. I'm not jumping. Look at that. Nice and easy. Wide open, but I mean, that jumper's goofy. I'm going to throw a lob. Finish the game, man. I mean, you saw that third quarter after halftime for like a good 5, 6, 7 minutes. I wasn't scoring at all. Look at the defense. Stay in between the man and the ball. Just normal basketball knowledge. You're in between the man and the ball. You can always play the lane in 2K when you got a good amount of steal. I mean, you see the stat line. I mean, it's crazy. It's just staying faithful to your teammates, man. Believe, keep trust with your teammates, man. Sometimes you're gonna run into toxic teammates. Sometimes you're gonna run into teammates that want to lose. Like, look at my point guard's got 4 turnovers, 0 for 7 shooting, but he's got some big assists where he found me and hit me. He's having a bad game. I'm not frustrated with him, though. I'm not frustrated with him. At the end of the day, you know, it's his own defense. It's frustrating when you play a full 5 in the rec. You go in there with your boy and you play a full 5 in the rec and they're running a zone. So we can't really communicate unless we all got our mics on in the game chat and stuff. So it's like, you know, it can be frustrating. I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh, my guard is trash" or anything like that. He had big moments. He did some good things. Obviously, it wasn't a great game for him, but I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, my teammate is this, that, and the third. He's like we're gonna lose because of my guard." No, like, stay with the grind. Like, he's not trolling. He's having a bad game. Like, I had plenty of bad games. I have a lot of great games, but I have plenty of bad games. Like, look, he's getting plucked. Like, what can you do about that? Like, he's having an unfortunate game right now. We give up a 3, but I mean, look, we've done enough. We've ended up coming back, and we're gonna win the game here. It looks like I could have been toxic, been upset, like, oh, why, like, and stop giving my point guard the ball. Like, I'm not gonna just ruin the game for him. Like, oh, look at that step back. Ooh, I finally missed one. I'm playing basketball. We're playing good ball out here. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing my game where I'm being helpful for all my teammates, sharing the rock and doing good things because he's having a bad game. If he's trolling the game, that's a big difference than him just having a bad game, unfortunate, not making open shots, having a hard time getting the spots, stuff like that. So, you know, play good ball as a swing player, man. Just step in where you fit in, play defense, let that open up more offense, and dominate the game, man. Hopefully we got more videos coming soon. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next one.